Welcome to this series where we are taking a first look at Voxel Tycoon. And what can I say, since the end of the last video I played on a little bit just to tidy up a few things like the rail track here, because what I really need to do in this video is get some research up to get the for copper related. Because if I show you up here, if I can find, where is it, here, we come into here and I'll show we've now completed woodworking 2, but the original advanced furniture has disappeared, but I've got a new one. A bit more about that in a little while. What I need to do is get this copper smelting underway so that we can start going down this electronics line. We also need copper wire for the diesel engines. Rails 2 is currently being researched over there, and we've got also this needs circuitry. So we're getting to a point with the research now where I need that copper up and running. And at the moment I am doing the research here for Rails 2, and hopefully that will get finished, and once that's finished we'll pension that off. Now the other thing is the game has kind of got a bit super critical on me, because I've got a requirement for gravel over here which is cropped up, and up in Cranbrook the advanced furniture that was here has disappeared, but what I've now got in place is copper wire, and there's not much we can do about that. Thompson over here, which needs wood. If I can find Thompson, here's Thompson here. We need to get wood into here, and also now gravel. And then up in Saint Therese, this is where we've now got the advanced furniture. So we got a lot of things to do. I've also got to sort out a little bit of a mess here, because I'm now in a position, if I can find the what I've done is I've changed the old depot to a new depot here. And what you'll see if I come in here, you can see we've got a whole load of trains, and more importantly we've got these higher capacity cars which will go with the faster trains. So we're going to need to do a little bit of upgrading of trains, because I've still got a problem here. I'm pretty sure it's to do with the length of the trains. So we're going to need to do some changes there. But the first thing we're going to do is get over here. And I know I'm going to be a bit cheesy with this, but I really need to get things under control. And what we're going to do is put in a copper mine. In fact, I'm going to put 2 copper mines in, because we're going to do a lot of copper. If I could get 3 in, that'd be brilliant. Put 3 in a row there, and we're going to put a kind of single big warehouse here, and we're going to get you to store copper ore. And then, just to kind of cheese this out a little bit, I know it's very, very cheesy, but I just want to get this done. And we're going to go in here and we're going to get this copper melting here done. It means I can just quietly ignore this while I sort out 1 or 2 other problems. If I let this go now, you'll see that this will start to produce. You can see here, this will now start to produce the copper research. What I want to do what I'd like to do is run a rail track out here to connect this up, but it's not that important. What I do need to do is tidy up some of the other bits and pieces, and I think what we're going to do in Thompson here first is sort out this gravel, because I think I can get gravel down from here. You've got gravel, isn't it? Sure, this is gravel, yep. So what I want to do now is get a connection here with a depot, because we've got the tier 2 depots, so hoping that would be a bit nearer, but I suppose I can get that in there. I don't think this one actually reaches, does it? I'll do the logistics. No, so I have to put in a, so if we put you in there and hook you up, don't know if we can turn the road that way. Yes, we can. And then we come down to Thompson, right down here, and I think we extend this road out So out there, join you into there. We'll put a, if we put a double depot here, that's just off the edge of that. Oh, we can get that. Oh, that'd be brilliant. It means we can shorten the distance a little bit. Oops. And what I need to do now is find my, kind of a bit inclined now to get rid of these old garages and put in new garages, because I'd prefer to use the advanced trucks. So I think that is close enough. Actually, we can put it here, like here. Oops, I want the garage. Maybe we're just put it over there actually. What we're going to do now is go in here, and I think this is the one that will get gravel. Yep. So you're gonna ship gravel, and we're gonna buy you, and you're gonna pick up gravel from here. Load, and you're gonna run this all the way down to Thompson garage here. You're going to unload here. That I'm going to save as gravel to Thompson. I think we'll get, oops, no. I think we'll get about, we'll put 5 trucks on this and release you. That solves that problem. Now the next problem I would like to do is very similar, and that is over here, because we got gravel here, and there's a very real possibility we may need stone over here. So to solve this problem, what I'm going to do is we're going to unlock this here. I know it opens up a new town, but I think we can just ignore that new town for the moment. I'm going to explore this world. Again, what we'll do is we'll just come in here, and actually is, oh, it's not level, is it? Be the best way to do this. I think if we trim this back kind of big time like that. Oops, nope. I think that will make it a little bit easier. Now what warehouse? Actually, no. Put the stone quarries in. Get put in stone quarry, please, not sand quarry. And what we're going to do is put 3 of them across the back here like this. I mean, it's not like I've got a shortage of cash. And you're gonna stone. And then what we're going to need to do here is actually produce some gravel. Let me just come in here. I think we're just gonna level out this whole area. Oh no, don't do that. Just gonna chop off that little big corner there. Can I get a better connection? I'm gonna mess this up a little bit. If I put that thing there, and we get conveyor kind of out. You through there. Will you connect up to there? Yep, okay. Just gonna run you out there. And we're gonna get you to what do we want here? It's a crusher. I think I'm pretty sure it's a crusher that we need. Yeah. And if we nope, that's no good. It's just, I think if we put it this way round, like for argument's sake, one there, just make sure we can make gravel. Yep. And we'll put I'd rather have a reasonable amount here. I'm pretty sure there's a way that you could actually put 3 crushers in. And then that kind of pushes this out this far. And we put you in there, make gravel. And what we're going to do is put the warehouse quite literally right out here on the end of the supply line. And what I have to do is put the conveyors the other way. Make sure they're all going the right direction. Who's on the verge of bankruptcy? What's going on here? You guys should be delivering here. Hey, what's up with you? Oh. No. Oh, they've yet to get here. That's the problem, because of course I'm playing on slow speed. So what should happen is I've saved them from bankruptcy. These guys should now start to get deliveries. Yep. Yeah, I've got, of course, we're playing on, I'm letting the game run on slow speed at the moment. In fact, I think we can probably just jazz it up a little bit to level 2. We've now got this here. You need to gravel. These need to be reversed. That needs to be reversed. Now got the gravel flowing into here. Wow, it's a steep bit of road there. Can we get a bit of road off there? We can. Wow. And you can come there. And I think we'll just drop you in there. And we've got you running from there. And what you need to do is deliver to here. I think what we'll do is just level in here. And then we'll put the road connector in here. Put you behind like that. You into there like that. We got somebody who wants copper ore there. Okay, that should be a relatively easy fix, actually, to be honest. So come back for that. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Actually, just pause the game for a moment while I set this up. So we've got this route here running down to here. And so I need a garage. Okay, and I think I was just going to get rid of the old garages. Not remove building, is it? What have I got in here then? Oh, it's okay. And I change you guys to gravel. I'll change you all to gravel. Change you to gravel. Didn't realize that I had trucks here. What I'm gonna do is just add you to. Oops, no, don't want you. and you're going to pick up there. You're going to load gravel. Oh yeah, you're picking up gravel, and then you're going to run down to here and unload gravel. Then you're going to be gravel to Moncton Halt. Hook you up. I think these trucks were left over from my research. I think we'll just put all 4 onto here. Alt. So that deals with, that should get that running. Just make sure we got the gravel, 172 gravel in there. So that is, apologies, I'm just ticking off what I've done, need to do. That's business. And I've got the money, I've got 22 million, so it's not like I'm broke. I think what we'll do is go for the quick win in Thompson. Actually, what's Thorold? Yep, I know you've got difficulties. I need to sort you out. Where's Thompson? So we need to deliver here. So what I need to do is, probably the easiest way to do this will be to ship the copper ore up to here. Just keep it simple. That's going to be the best way to get this in. Let's put the terminal up here in first. Quite nice to kind of put this down here actually. If I kind of zap this road here, kind of extend this out a bit like that, and just level you through there. I think the game has just built a road through here. Let me just pause this out here. We're gonna have to, what I have to do is delete this back a bit, and I think we're kind of level out. Oops. If I can build a road through here, well, that solved the problem. Yep, all fixed. Right, I need to sort this glass plane industry out as well. Back to here where we were planning a new terminal here. I think if we drop that there, the road out through here. One thing I am learning is that you really need to kind of try and town plan these towns. I think we're, let's chop this off as well. Take that out. I'll take that out. Right, we're going to need a terminal over here. I don't want it to be too close, so I think if we push this, I could, yeah, I think if we get that to overlap slightly like that, and then I'm going to put a road across like that, and hit you in like that. Hook, oops, hook you up through there. We got a nice little short route here. Buy a couple of trucks here. I think copper ore. Okay, get you. You're gonna carry copper ore here, and your route is gonna be pick up here, load here, and unload here, or save the route as. I don't think we're going to need many trucks here, so I think we're just by the 3 release sheet. So we've now got the copper all sorted. Now next thing I need to do is sort out, we can't do anything about the copper wire, the advanced industry, the advanced furniture, which is going to be a bit, I think probably the next best thing to do now is to kind of try and sort out the getting the logs into here. That out, level off. What we're going to do now is put a station in here. Advanced station 160, like that. 2 platforms, rotate that. If I can get that in, part of me says leave some space for possibly warehouses close to the station, so maybe if we do that, that would be close enough, won't it? Now comes the fun bit. What I've got to do is run a rail line through. I think we're just do this. Open up that space there. What we're going to need to do now is, and I've actually got a bit of a problem with my rail track because these are working. If you watch there, the trains going up are on the right hand side and coming down on the left hand side. And when I put this connection through over here, what I actually did was I flipped them round the other way. Okay, so we've now completed copper smelting. I don't think we can do anything else here. What other types of research can we do? Electronics production. We need copper bars, right? I'm gonna pause because I think probably getting some I think getting some copper bar production here running. I think what I will do though first is I'll put the station in, and I think what we're going to do is have this as a triple. I want it to kind of overlap there. If we put this station in, say, that. The reason I want to put the station is because if I'm going to plan copper bar production, I want to kind of work it out as the way we go. So what we're going to need is a smelter, aren't we? I'm sure it's a smelter, the alloy smelter. I'm assuming it's going to work the same way as the steel bars. Yeah, zoom in a bit. Almost like we need it this way, but it's going to be, how can I get this? We need to bring a conveyor to here, and I'd like the bars, well, we need to put a warehouse here to supply the bars to that. So in some ways we want the warehouse coming back this way. Let me just put one in to start with. We need coal, aren't we? Look at the formula. We need to get coal down here as well, aren't we? We're going to need 2 inputs. We've got coal here we can bring down by truck. So I can got a coal link there. Let me just put the road in. So if we bring it up, up to you. I mean, you should be able to go straight into there. Yep, thank you. And you should now. Just bring that in there. So we've got to bring coal in. So it's almost like we need. It's going to be messy, isn't it? It's almost like we're going to need a warehouse for coal, which is then going to feed in. So we need. Let me just see if I, say for argument's sake, I put in the coal warehouse. I could put a coal warehouse up here. We could bring the coal in from the opposite direction. So it's almost like we're going to need... How can I do this? Because actually, how did I do this with steel smart plants? Can't remember now. I mean, I must have done it over here. If I can find it. Where is it? Here it is. So we quite literally went up like this and brought there. Yeah, so that's how I did it. So if we go back all the way over to here, what we need is, don't need this, we'll just remove you, get the money back, and then we'll put the smelters in, rotate you like that. And if I put in one there, I'm gonna make copper bars, and then we'll put another one. I think we'll put them apart. The bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Well, I think maybe 3 to start with. I think it'd be quite adequate. And put it this way, this has been a very interesting exercise, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to have a bit of a review later on. And so that will deliver the copper. And then what we're going to have to, oops, stop game. And then what we'll do is we'll put in, and then we'll kind of take the, I think we'll come out a little bit wider like that, and then we'll kind of run you into, say, about there. Put a warehouse here. You're going to take coal, and then I'll put connector there, and then you're going to run up through there. The next thing we need to do is put a warehouse that's going to be within range of this, so we can do the research at the same time. It will allow us also to pick up bars, because sooner or later someone's going to demand bars. So put another warehouse, say about here. You're going to store bars, and then I think I'll do exactly the same as I did before. Come out here, and then switch over that way, and then you can connect there. This is probably a little bit over the top, to be honest, but at the moment I'm in the definitive school of if it works. We'll worry about, we've now got this here, and pause. Of course we're going to have to just follow the conveyors through. You need to, oops, no, you need to go that way. Of course, the other thing we're going to need to do is put a terminal in. Get coal down here. Actually, I can put the terminal. The coal's up here, isn't it? Then you put it in the wrong place. Road into here. Oops. And what we're going to need to do is bring coal down from here. I think we'll create a brand new station for this. I don't want to clutter that up, so we'll just put a secondary in there. is getting pretty complicated. There's the terminal. By these are the coal trucks. It's coal, isn't it? Yep. Want that? Want to? You're gonna pick up load coal here, and then you're gonna come all the way down to where's it? Here, and gonna unload coal. You're going to be coal to Thompson Annex. And what we're going to do is get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on those. And we'll just change you to not electronics. Electronics. Yep. And hopefully this will get going. Right, what we need to do now is get back to what we were doing. Extra storage for gravel, yep. You're on the verge of bankruptcy, we'll just bail you out. What I need to do, I'm aware time is pushing on, so what we're going to do is do the rail connection to Thompson to deliver the logs, and then that will be it for this video. Do is run this track out dead straight. We need to get, I think maybe we'll just bring this across a little bit like that, maybe a bit further. Maybe that's a little bit too far. We just, I don't want this to be too close to there. I think we're just level this out a little bit more so that I can come in here. Oops, no, don't do that. And we'll run the track up through here like that. Run you directly into there. I'm gonna run you out like that, and then possibly what we need to do is take this track back the other way. I want this to be far enough away from there so that when you imagine that this track is a run through here, we're probably going to have to put a tunnel or something under there, and then you're going to run all the way back to here. And somehow I've got to get this all the way over to there, so, and then at the same time, wouldn't mind you're a return track, aren't you? So we need to get that in there. Oops. Here we go, bridge time. I just love this game when it plays. You put bridges in. Okay, we'll just have to do it the way I've done it before. We put the bridge in first, and then put you into there. Oops. And what we need to do is come in here. We have to put another bridge in, say about here. Cancel. But start you there. Run you into there like that, and then you're gonna run you out there. So we've now got what should be a route from here. Now, an interesting fact that I did get in between videos is that I had a warning that this area is starting to run out of wood. So obviously the resources on the map are finite. So we've now got a connection to there. Of course, I need to put in the crossover here, just like that. Signal this up. Yeah, I'm gonna come in. Oops. Put a pre-signal that way. I'll put in the 2 pre-signal. Yeah. That splits you up. This doesn't really need a signal, nor does this actually, because if the train is running through here, I think what I will do though is put a signal in about there, and possibly in about there. Oops. I'm gonna put a signal out. Can't see with the pale blue, because technically these trains can't. I think what we will do is put a signal there as well, because these trains all flow in one direction and they're not crossing over. So what we're going to do now is just come into here and we're going to buy one of the new trains. So 9 to 110, this one does 110. These ones with the windows are actually passengers. There's only way that can we sort this out. Logs. Late cars. Okay. Set filter. Yeah, but it doesn't really tell you here which one of these trains carry passengers and which ones don't. You're going to be a bit careful. I'm pretty sure that this GS4 is, I mean, it carries 110 kilometers. Well, and then what we need is some state cars here. You can see these carry 20. So what we can do is set this to logs. Go there, duplicate. That gives me 40 logs. I'm kind of just going to put in, and I think 60 logs is going to be adequate to ship up just raw logs up to Thompson. We're going to load there. And then you're just going to run straight through to here. And you're going to unload. Save that as. And then we're just going to release the train. Just check the train and make sure it's running. What he's going to do is crack round here. You can see how much shorter this train is because it's only, but it's going to carry enough to get to deliver what we want. So it's going to come in here, grab the goods, and we're just going to do a quick follow, just to make sure all the signals are good and everything is running okay. Thompson is set. Drop in here. We have a deal. We're now supplying logs into here. It looks like the train is happy, which is good. He's going to run round across this bridge right the way round to here. So we've now got wood to Thompson. Just tick that off there. That just means all I've got to do now is sort out the wire up in wherever you are here. I'll make sure you're not ready to go bankrupt just yet. And then the next thing I really need to do is we need to get the advanced furniture into here. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky. I just want to check how is my research going. So it's not. What's going on? What we got here? Okay, what's the problem? A bit of a fail here. Kind of messed that up a little bit, but that's okay. Fix you. Fix you. So we're now producing the copper bars. So who is that? Wanted right, so we actually got to connect up this town here and supply them with planks, but I'm not too worried about them. In fact, I'm probably inclined to create a micro economy up here by unlocking this, but that will be the subject of another video. And so what I want to do is just kind of run through here. In fact, I think I'm just going to do one more thing before we go, which is I want to fix the trains. Are you out here? You're on the verge of bankruptcy as well, so okay, we'll just save you like that. And we've got this route here, this route here, and what I'm thinking is that I've been bringing the sand to here to make the glass plates, and the advanced furniture's down here. What do we actually need for advanced furniture? Just get back over here because now group accepts more. Where is it? That's Slave Lake. This Cranbrook. Here we are. Let's see what we need for advanced furniture. Advanced furniture needs glass plates and furniture. That's gonna be fun. Where am I making furniture? I'm starting to think that maybe opening up this wood supply here and bringing wood in from this direction could be useful for this production area here. Where am I making furniture? This is furniture here. So we're making furniture here in Slave Lake, and we need advanced furniture over here. But to make advanced furniture, we need to make glass panes. Yeah, my instinct is to make the glass panes here with the sand, and then what we can do then is possibly make even the advanced furniture here, because we got this rail link here. We could bring up or either that, or I could make the furniture over here and just change this industry around a little bit. Then because it means we won't need to bring sand over here. Yeah, but I think that's going to be the subject of the next video. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.